Welcome to the final stream of the year. I am Commander Tyrael, and for me, this year has been a total blast. I'm gone from nothing to something in just 12 short months. I've just crossed the 10,000 subscriber mark, and I only have you guys to thank for that. A leader is only as good as the faith his people put in him, and to receive this much support has been an honor. I'll continue to offer meaningful and fun, informative content as we roll into 2023. Now, I feel it's important that service and dedication are recognised. All year I've been asking you guys to do your part, and in return I promised the perks of citizenship. Today is the day that I will reward those that have helped and participated in the channel throughout the year. Today we're playing Commander Secret Santa, and you guys are going to have the chance to win one game from a pool of over 80 Steam titles. There are a varied mix of games, indie titles, some AAA titles, and a bunch of others from various genres and developers. I play a huge variety of games, and besides Warthunder, I would like to give you all the opportunity to try something a little different for a change. A lot of you have already entered, but if you're not sure what I mean, head over to my channel page and check out the community post. There you'll find instructions on how to enter. I'll leave it open for the next 10 minutes for those guys that have missed out on entering. While we wait for that time to pass, we might have a game of Coastal, and then we'll start the prize draw. So here we are. I'm going to take out the USS Cyclone. She is very good at 3.7, especially for grinding events I've found. As long as you don't get too much of an up tier, she's pretty fun to play. So let's get started. How's everybody doing? This is only like my third stream, so forgive that little hiccup at the start. It just wouldn't upload. So, but we're going now. How's everyone found the patch? I spent most of the yesterday grinding the F-16. I'm almost there. It's a fair few amount of people lined up to play, so this shouldn't take too long. Crazy busy the last few days. The kids are on school holidays, so the house is full and loud. I've bribed them to be good for now, so we'll see how we go. I love the Crusader, their Eclipse. It's one of my favorite jets. I flew it for a long time. Here we go. We are in African Gulf. Bit of a pain in the butt map. It means that we're probably going to see an SKR or two. I just go all in on the armor-piercing, discarding Sabo rounds.
Prepare the ship for battle. Engines, flank speed. Aye, steer starboard.
You guys let me know if there's any issues with audio volumes as well.
Destroyer. Bearing 160. 2,000 meters.
You can have my IP address. I change it all the time.
Spotted.
But yeah, anyone that enters is winning some games today. So if you behave, you might have some fun.
Target identified. Boat. Bearing 100. 4,000 meters. Boat. Bearing 100. 4,000 meters. Starboard your helm.
Project 12412.
Enemy. Hit.
They're pretty resistant to those rounds, so we'll have to get pretty close.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Yeah, I've heard things about the T-64. I'm actually not too far away from it myself. I spent some time grinding decent AA for the Soviet line.
Shells on top.
Got a POG. We'll keep him at arm's length. It's a Tim Tam. One of the best chocolates you can get.
Boat. Bearing. 200. 2,000 meters. Steer port. Direct hit. Port your helm.
Only light hits. Yeah, I know. It's going to be super fun. But they're going to be everywhere, so maybe the first few weeks won't be so fun.
Bearing. 20. 9,000 meters.
Because they will slap other cruisers, including other Newports. Suspect detected. I mean boat. What do we got? M802. Pain in the butt.
Shells on target. Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard. Direct.
Take his turrets out if I can.
Enemy hit. Aye, steer port.
Yeah, turn that AK to me and I'll shoot it too.
Direct hit.
Turn into it because it fucking hurts. That's an issue. Just gonna let this fire, then I'll put repairs on. About to get gangbanged because I'm the only coastal guy. We may survive this. Yes, we're out of range. Don't know how long we'll stay alive for though.
Out of control. Repair stations. We are critically damaged. Engines. All ahead. We are damaged.
Luckily we have a complex damage model that would have destroyed most other boats.
20. 1,000 meters.
Slow down a bit. Get them one at a time.
Shells on target. Damage control to firefighting crew. Control burning compartment. Repair station. We are critically damaged. Shells
Turn
on
that other
target.
gun around. Too hard.
All hands. All hands. Abandon ship. The enemy is winning.
I unironically always play Naval. It's quite cathartic. I enjoy it a lot.
Lower the lifeboats and the raft. Abandon ship.
Oh man, it's just destroyer town in there. We got the up tier of the century today. And they're all Germans. Let's try and hit this. Shit, there's another MA2. Challenge accepted. Try and hit this guy in the background. I don't mind this. It's a challenge. It's fun. Because when you win, it's very rewarding. If you can be good in this mode, you can be good in any mode. These voices are cool. I'll enjoy them. I'll probably get sick of them in the long run. Whoa. That is a full cap zone. We need to get... What do we got to do? There's people everywhere.
ships. Helmet ships.
Try and use the cover and get closer to them.
Target identified. Boat. Bearing 120. 2,000 meters.
Yeah, I found the new hit markers to be interesting in ground RB.
Steering damage. Vessel.
They did make it a little bit more useful to know exactly what's happened to your vehicle.
Bearing 160. 1,000 meters. All hands. We have been critically damaged. Dangerous shallows ahead. Aye.
Yeah, I think it would be good to go for the tank voice lines next. There's a lot of information that could be gained from that. I'm assuming they would help us with spotting as well. You know, if your crew can see it, they might say something. Similar to how when an aircraft's detected on the search radar, they call it out, which is extremely useful. That's a Fletcher, I don't want to fight that. This guy wants ASMR. Heavy breathing, hey? Oh, here we go. Getting wrecked by a flak barge. Took out his bridge. Turn away from that. We're dead. I did forget I had no crew left.
Lower the lifeboats and the rafts. Abandon ship. Our victory is near.
Alright, let's take something out fast.
All hands. Abandon ship.
Do a little bit of Rocket Man, hopefully.
Restore watertight integrity. We've been hauled below the waterline.
I don't like how the voice lines stack up.
All hands. Critical buoyancy. Starboard your helm. Aye. Steer starboard.
That's my one gripe. Stacking up like that is annoying, especially when you died 30 seconds ago. Something big. What have we got going on over here?
Target identified.
Boat. Boat detected.
Hold your helm. Aye, steer port.
Pretty frenetic battlefield. We are outnumbered. I haven't done anything this match.
Boat. Ahead. 3,000 meters. Action station.
Let's
Enemy
go.
spotted.
What have we got?
Hold your helm. Aye, steer port.
We'll stay out of his line of sight as long as we can.
Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard.
Yeah, the sea mine detected. Sea mine detected. This guy's distracted, so we might throw some rockets at him. See what we can do. Line it up. Bit higher.
Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard.
Oh, I overshot them.
Shallows ahead. Helm. Harder starboard. Harder starboard. Aye.
Those rockets are really handy. They've got a range of about 2.5 kilometers, so I thought they would miss.
Aye. Helm. Harder port.
Right.
Harder port. Aye.
Aircraft in.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
I can't wait for the French, and I can't wait for some submarines. It's going to make
Air attack.
coastal boats very useful, I think, for fleet actions. What have we got? Something coming in hard. Duck, Mr. Duck. Clipped him good.
Repair parties, begin damage control.
But we are being shot at by something nasty.
Astern! 2,000 meters. Port your helm. Aye, steer port. Prepare torpedo tube. Torpedo away, torpedo away. All hands, we have been critically damaged. Shells on target.
Oh, clip me. Oh, I got somebody with the RT. Nice. That gives me enough spawn points for an artillery. Alrighty, Let's do it. Looks like I might have a friend up here in the sky. See if we can't hit this albatross. Fuel starvation. As expected. This thing does not like negative Gs. And change target to this destroyer hitting on B. Oh, they got me good. Ah. Fire extinguisher didn't work. Nose in. GG. Bit of a useless game. It's kind of one or the other at that battle rating in Coastal though. You're either curb stomping everyone or getting smushed into the ground. Yeah, it was burning hot, that hole. I know, right? I got burst to myself. Righty, let's bring up the prize wheel. And here we are, the prize wheel. Let's get it centered. And we have 80 titles also on the wheel. As I said before, they range from mobile game quality to AAA quality. And I'm going to go through the comments on the community tab and see what everyone has to say. So first cab off the rank is Alan Black with "Hope you have a nice Christmas." Hope you do too, mate. Let's see what you've won. Ooh, you've won a copy of Chaos Reborn, which is a game that is old as the hills, back on the older PCs. Very popular. It's sort of like a turn-based fantasy. Build a team and try and beat the other team. It's pretty cool. Is your prize. Reach out when you're ready to collect. Next up we have Mr. Marie, who just says that the fact that giving you such a big giveaway, despite not being a big YouTuber, is amazing. Well, thank you. Like I said, this is because I appreciate you guys a lot. So what have you won, Mr. Marie? Congratulations, you have won Kitaria Fables. I believe that's just a simple little fantasy game. Sort of an MMO or something, I'm not sure. I had a quick look at all the titles. Sort of went on a spending spree. So this won't be super exciting, but I hope those of you who entered are enjoying it. Okay. Mika, or Micha. My favorite game is probably still Minecraft. Even though my hours in Warthunder far surpassed my time in that game, the memories of short-lived servers with friends while in quarantine really kept me kicking. Even started to build some warships like the USS Laffy. I am Mika, and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. Let's spin the wheel. You suck at parking. Another little simple title, but I hope you enjoy it. I should probably copy and paste that so I don't have to sit here typing the whole time. I'm not a master typer. Okay, World C6685. Silent Hunter 4, my debut to Naval Sims. More than 10 years have passed and I still occasionally play it. Though I never played Silent Hunter 4 myself, I'm a huge fan of the U-Boat series, and a huge update's just come out for U-Boat, and I plan on playing that a lot in the next month or two. Let's see what your prize is, world. I have no idea what Cryofall is, but I hope you let me know. And I hope you enjoy it. Now, Baron left 2 comments, so I'll skip this one. Next up is Bertie, my dear friend, who I met in a random custom battle last year sometime. Great bloke, and he sort of helped me out when I was first starting, so I do really appreciate this fella. He's a good dude. Let's see what you've won, Bertie. Yeah, Gijamar, I love submarines, mate. Tenderfoot Tactics. There we go. Something like that. Your prize is that, Bertie. Love your work, mate. Next up, Mr. Van. I don't have a favorite game, but if you had me at gunpoint, and I do, I would have to pick DCS or Emergency 20. Really good games with loads of mod support. I am Van, and this is the best Christmas giveaway that I've ever participated in. I agree with you, mate. I really want to start DCS. I just don't have the time at the moment with family commitments and stuff, but I really, that's my next goal, is to just kick it off and fly an FA-18 in DCS. Let's see what you've won, buddy. You have won the Hex. Congratulations. Let me know how you go with that title. Next up, Hobart. Hobart is the young artist that donated this picture for me to use for a little Christmas card. Thank you very much for your contribution, Hobart. Let's see what you've got. Chronicon 2020. Next up, we have Popcat. Popcat is a young content creator that I met recently. We are collaborating on a Sherman video, history, and a little bit of tips on how to play them well in Ground RB, etc. Keep an eye out for that. He's talented in his cinematics, and I'm pleased to work with him. Let's see what you've won, Popcat. House 2020. I did skip over what he actually wrote. His favorite game is Battlefield 1, Battlefield was probably my introduction to war gaming, back with the original Battlefield 1942, and my friends and I used to travel all the way to the capital city and spend 24 hours locked into a building playing the game. We loved it. Kind of where I got my start, so to speak. I loved the vehicle combat in that game. And he said that Apocalypse DLC track, the Lacrimosa, yes, that's one of the best tracks in the game and in real life. Okay, next we have Through the Trees at Twitch TV. 1080 Avalanche on GameCube. One of the first console games that was mine and made me fall in love with gaming in general. I am Samuel and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. I used to play 1080 snowboarding on the Nintendo 64. It was one of the release games when they brought that console out, so we broke many of those joysticks playing that game. It was great. Great fun with my brothers especially. Let's see what you've won, mate. Fury Unleashed 2020. Let me know how you go with that title. Yeah, sorry, Mark. Something happened with the schedule. When I went live, it just didn't work and it started a new stream. So, some software issue. I'm not sure. I'll have to resolve that at some stage. Next, we retro. My favorite game is Red Dead Redemption. Because of my little details spread throughout this massive world, also the amazing story and character development, as well as the beautiful scenery, truly a masterpiece of a game. I am retro and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. I would have to agree with you, mate. Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead Redemption 2 were one of the best games on console that I can remember. Only under Mass Effect series in my opinion. I still haven't finished number 2 because I keep getting distracted by living the cowboy life. You didn't miss much, Mark. We just had a game of Coastal while I waited for everyone to catch up with this stream. So we've given away a few prizes, but you haven't missed too much. How you going, Daffy? Yeah, I know, right? Come a long way from those early days in the squadron. Eternal Hope is your prize there, young retro. Next up, Shimlord, Battlefield 2142. He flew the Type 4 Doragons and the Talons all day. I never really got into the Battlefield 2142. That was simply because of high school and not being allowed to play video games while it was studies. But I loved the whole series of Battlefield, so you come from good stock if you like those games. Next up, prize is Pocket Watch 2020. I'm just going to shorten this down. You'll know what I mean when you see the reply. Next up we have Linus. My favorite game is probably Subnautica. Every time I play it, I get genuine scares and I am terrified for my life. I get heart attacks and I pretty much myself every time. Still a shame there was no multiplayer mode. I am Space Fighter and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. Well, Subnautica, I bought a PC specifically to play Warthunder and Subnautica in 2012, and I haven't looked back. It was one of my favorite games. As you guys know, I love the ocean, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I also do love the old survival games, so thank you very much. Let's spin your wheel. Thanks, Baron. How you doing, man? The commander has his ways. They are all totally legitimate Steam keys, so you have nothing to worry about. But, like I said, I want to reward you guys for being so great and helping me achieve something more than the drudgery of life. Okay, next up, we got Azu. Favorite game, Warthunder. I was waiting for someone to say it. It's somehow become a big part of my life for the last 2.5 years now. I am Ruhr, and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. Now, I have to agree with you, mate. I started playing War Thunder after watching the Mighty Jingles. I think it was back in 2012 I started watching his videos. Straight away, I was in love with the game. It was basically everything I'd been looking for a long time. And now I've managed to build a community based on that game. So yes, I would agree. War Thunder has had a huge impact on my life. Let's see what you've won, buddy. Now, I did promise you 2 spins of the wheel because you have been a long time server booster. So you have one. Here comes Nico. And happy Festivus, Duck. And Lost Nova. Now, I've tried to base these off what you guys said you liked, but like Santa does, it's just random out of the sack. Next, we have Baron. It's a lovely gentleman that I've met from the US. Had some great conversations with him. I hope to have a lot more games with him in the future. First game for him was Rainbow Six 3. First game with online multiplayer and with communication of that genre. I loved the Tom Clancy series. I wasn't huge on Rainbow Six, but a Ghost Recon and a lot of his other games that were based on the books, absolute crackers of games. They were never really a letdown, and they always offered something. What have you got here, Baron? Let's see. You have one Final Vendetta. Congratulations. It sounds like it might be up your alley. Hopefully it's got some gunplay in it. Congratulations and thank you for your support, bud. Next up we have Secret. He's a long-time subscriber and he currently holds the record for the most loved comments. Secret has been there since the very early days and I thank him for his support. He does a lot of schoolwork so he can't always play with us, but he's a valuable part of our Discord. Let's see what you've got, buddy. Hopefully something you enjoy too. Oh, you've got one of our AAA titles by the look of it. No, you've been ripped off. I'm sorry. You got Gaijined by the wheel. Mech Mechanic Simulator is based on Mech Warrior series, and you get to build your own mechs. It's quite cool. I was tempted to keep this for myself, but I threw it in the sack anyway. Enjoy Secret, mate. You enjoy it. You earned it, I should say. Next up, Pamsky. Pamsky is a legendary, he's a long-time subscriber as well. He's been very active in the Discord. His favorite game is Company of Heroes. He loves tactics games, and he loves the details on the reloads and just overall sound design. Sorry, that's my own personal opinion. He loves the overall design, and it's probably the best thing that his PC can handle. I am Pamsky, and this is the best Christmas giveaway. Let's see what you got, Pam. You've been very helpful, and your Reddit shenanigans have been quite the laugh. Oh, this I think you will enjoy, my friend. Warhammer 40,000 Gladius. This is a turn-based Civ-style game, so it should run on your PC. And I believe you have I believe you get to play as the guardsman with the base game. If not, I think it's a small DLC to upgrade to guardsman. I know how much you like those guys, so congratulations, mate. That's one of our first AAA titles given away. I spent so many hours on that game when I should have been playing Warthunder and making content. That was actually well deserved. Next we have Epic's Killer, or Aki from our server. He's got 3 games that he likes: NASCAR, WWE, and Test Drive Off-Road. I am your name, which is Commander Tyrael, and this is the best Christmas giveaway. Let's spin the wheel, mate. You also get a second prize because you were the 10,000th subscriber. Next up we have Swords and Magic. I can't tell you what that is, but I feel like you might enjoy it. And your second is Epic Fantasy Battle. Also another title I think you'll enjoy. Congratulations. Next we have Trosk. My favorite game of forever was Star Wars Galaxies. I never played Star Wars Galaxies, but I had a mate that was absolutely obsessed with it. He talked about it in the lead up, during, and after its demise. For me, I've always loved Star Wars, and I've loved all of the strategy games, like Galactic Battlegrounds, etc. But I never played the MMO style games or the real story ones. Let's see what you got, mate. Absolute Drift 2015. Congratulations. Right. This guy's asking questions, but you know what? You're going to win a prize anyway. I won't read that out because I don't have a huge amount of time, but I will come back and make sure I've answered it properly. Let's see what you won anyway. You'll be like, what? What do you mean I won? You have won Hotshot Racing. Congratulations. Hey, thank you for subscribing there, Lazy Pizza Shop. Welcome aboard. We now have enough subscribers to fully man a carrier strike group and have a third of us at home on rest and relaxation. So, Mr. Corn Ob, I already preemptively spun your wheel, unfortunately, but you have won Paradise Lost 2021. And I'll read your comment in a second. Paradise Lost 2021. Your favorite game was Pokemon White, number 2. It was one of the first games I beat and poured so much time into it as a kid. I loved Pokemon. There's no way about it. I was a Pokemon master. I couldn't tell you what they are all now, but the first 150, mate, I captured them, collected them, had them all on a shelf. Congratulations on your win. Next up, we have Josh. Favorite game is RDR2 or Red Dead Redemption 2. Loves the story and the world. The most immersive single-player game he's ever played. I am Rebel.exe, and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. Known Rebel for quite a while now. He's a nice bloke. Very skilled in Air RB. You have won Danger Scavengers. I didn't spell that right. Let it do that. Okay. My favorite game is Forts because I love base management games, as do I. I am Zohab, and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. Now, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but let's spin the wheel for you, mate. G'day, LZ Swapper. You have won Chat Ventures 2020. I won't give you a second one because I don't have an RTX 3090 Ti to give you, unfortunately. I'm still saving for my own. Next is Lucky Stan the Man. Now, Lucky and I met when we were basically at the same point in our channels, and we've been supporting each other through our growth. If you haven't seen Lucky's channel, give it a shot. He's a good bloke. He knows some stuff, and he puts up some funny content. Let's spin the wheel, Luck. You have won Desolate 2019. Congratulations. These replies are just getting shorter, but that's all right. Next up, we have Mark. Mark the Shark Lover, like our friend Bucky. Arma 3, probably my most played game, with hours into a huge selection of mods in the Steam workshop. It's got everything in terms of combines armed warfare from ground, air, and naval. Serves as a good break from Warthunder grind. I can agree. I never got into Arma. Unfortunately, I think I bought it on PlayStation 3 or 4, and I just didn't enjoy the console experience, and I never looked back, unfortunately. But I have heard great things about it, and I've seen some of the mods. They're just insane. Indeed, it is you, Mark. You have won Aeronautica Imperialis Flight Command. This is another Warhammer title. It's a turn-based where you control a wing of attack fighters or something like along the lines of that. It's turn-based, but it looks like it has a fair amount of complex mechanics. So I hope you enjoy that, Mark. Next up we have Desta. I love VTOL VR because it's interactive, realistic, but fictional, and it feels like it was made with the UI in mind. I am Desta32, and this is the best Christmas giveaway on the Citadel. Indeed it is. Don't you forget it. Let's spin the wheel. Desta, you have one ancient enemy. Again, I can't remember what this title's about, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. If it's not your thing, obviously, guys, gift it to a friend. The Steam codes must be used by the 31st of December, so make sure you do get them into your account. Alrighty, Halton Snipers. He's been a long-time member of our Discord as well, quite active, and he's a good bloke. Killed me a few times in our customs. GTA 5, got it from a friend and have been having more fun playing it than other games that I have. My name is Halton Sniper, and this is the best Christmas giveaway ever. G'day, Duck. Make sure you've entered, mate. Have you won anything yet? Have I called you out? Make sure you leave a comment. We're getting to the end. Halton, you've won Pendragon. That sounds like it's something to do with our King Arthur mythology, being that that is his last name. So let me know how you go with that title. Okay. Is that it? Is everybody's... No one else is entering. What do we do about that? Do we go through again? I think we might. I've still got lots of things on the wheel. Do you have any friends that want to win a prize? Message them now and get them on the stream. In the meantime, I think I do owe someone an extra spin. Let me check my spreadsheet. I owe someone extra spins. Who are they? Mr. Buccaneer. Yes, that's correct. I owe Bucky an extra spin. Oh, and a well-deserved win. So you've got our other AAA title, Total War Saga Troy. This is a classic Total War game. It's not really, it's a few years old. It didn't get a huge following, but it is a lot of fun, especially if you're into ancient Greek combat or history. It lets you play as the major heroes of Troy during their struggle to recover Helen of Troy, King Agamemnon and Ajax, etc. So, mate, you deserve that. Well done. I'm glad I checked. Next person was Lost Swedish Boy. I owe him a spin. So I'll make an extra comment. Lucifer within us, sorry. Well deserved, mate. You've been a long time help, and you helped me set up the server, so you're a legend too. And also, that's it. That's all I promised. I will refresh the page, and then we will start a second round of prizes, because you all deserve it. Alrighty. So we're back to Mr. Allen. Let's see what you can do. Mr. Allen, you have one kill run as well. Make sure you reach out and grab these prizes within the next 36 hours. I will start giving out codes as soon as I can, once I have some time. Mr. Marie, we'll go again for you too, buddy. It's a big wheel. City Climber 2017. Back to Mika. Our Minecraft fan. Seals of a Bygone Era. Next up, Mr. World. Uligo. Uligo, a slime's hike. I'm not going to take that game too seriously by the sound of its title, but let me know how fun it is. There's Baron's second turn. I'll put this on this comment. Vibrant Venture. Now, I think this one may be more of a children's title, so let me know about that one. Bertie again. Can Bertie make a clean sweep? Looks like it. He's got another of our bigger titles, Warsaw 2019. Now, Bertie's a humble man, and he'd probably just be like, whoa, that's too many. Excuse me while I have a drink. Another AAA title. Here you go, Van. Age of Wonders is a turn-based, like fantasy-style Civ clone, I guess you could say. It was one of the early Civ clones. It was based all around fantasy. The Planetfall is set in sci-fi, so it's about colonies, setting colonies on this planet and trying to tame it, all with a different ideology. I enjoyed the game. It's a very good game. They're not a well-known publisher, so take it with a grain of salt. The sound design, etc., is really good. Oh yes, Warsaw is Darkest Dungeon clone style thing. Yes, I remember now. But it's like during the occupation of Poland, I believe. Or maybe just after the occupation. Hobart has won Dark Notes with Poe and Munro. Come back to Jake, Mr. Popcat. Oh yes, COVID Simulator 2019. The game that has been around for quite a while on mobiles, but then COVID happened, and everybody on the planet know exactly what game COVID Inc. involves. That's your game there, mate. I think everybody may own it on one device at least. It's a fun game. You get to kill the entire planet. It's probably not good for streamable words, but yes. Through the trees, you've won Wonderling or Vonderling. Deluxe 2020. Now, if you can hear the music in the background, that is Warhammer at its finest. Dawn of War soundtrack. It's like the soundtrack to my teens. Space Fighter, you have also won Sunlight 2021. Now, once we've gone through here, I'm going to keep the rest of the titles, and I'll probably do something else with them before Christmas ends. Retro, your second round on the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Baron. I'll talk to you soon, mate. And yes, I'll get you your codes to you shortly. If I don't speak to you soon, Merry Christmas. Retro, you've won Maiden and Spell. Corn Orb, I should say, 1995. Oh, look here. You have won, I think, the final AAA title, which is Men of War Assault Squad 2. Now, this game has a steep learning curve, but it is extremely realistic, and it's fairly old, so it runs on most rigs. I loved it, and it has lots and lots of mods. So you can make it Warhammer, or you can make it Star Wars Assault Squad 2, that sort of stuff. It's pretty cool. Enjoy. You're going to have another prize, my friend. You have one plate up. So I'll edit this comment. Plate up. Shimlord, your final spin on the wheel. Yeah, it's a great game. We should all have a group. If a few of us have it, we should all have a game. It's definitely worth it. Even if we just do role playing, it's fun as. Okay, sorry, I just got distracted. Your next title here, Shimlord, is Demolish and Build. Oh man, I got no fingers today. Looking at too many screens. Secret, your final spin on the wheel today, my friend. Wheel's getting nice and small. And Paperball 2020. Just by the title, that sounds like you're going to be spitting things in a classroom. Baron's had his second one. I won't give him another one. Sorry, mate. Aki. Factory Town. I love those sorts of games where you just build stuff and you watch it on the production line going back and forth. It's very... yeah. Does something to my brain. Love it. Pamsky. Let's see if... mate, you're going to have a good day. Let's have it. Send some energy your way. And Connect Tank. Judging by the title, it looks like you may get to build stuff. Have I... yeah. There we go, Mark. Marky. G'day, Cameron. How are you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Leave a comment on the community post and I'll do a spin for you, mate. You're probably not going to like this one. This is, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that one. I didn't actually mean to put that one in there. It's like, that's not a game. That's a free-to-play DLC. It's like, here's your prize. Now sign up and give me money. This is like Cuphead. If you've ever seen Cuphead, yeah, but it's Turnip Boy, and he's trying to get away from the IRS, or the vegetable equivalent of the IRS. Josh, second spin. Yes, it looks like, yeah, I'll give you a skin for a free-to-play game. Discolored. 2019. Back to my Star Wars friend. Good night, Rua. Thank you, mate. Have a great Christmas if I don't speak to you again. Chroma Squad. I think that's a team tactics game. You might enjoy that one. Concrete Jungle. I think that's a city builder, like Sim City style. I could be wrong. There's a lot of there's a couple of parkour titles as well. So tell me if you get one of those. Tanuki Sunset. That sounds a little bit Japanese. Lucky, back to Lucky Lucky. What have we got for Lucky? Crazy Machines 3. Desta? Dude, stop. I think this is a meme game. I believe it is. Have fun with that one. Final Lee Holton. Let's go again. And Chuchel. Also, don't know what that is. I knew them last night, but I've since forgotten. Alright, I'll refresh this. What do we got going on here? Clips. I think I have to go back. Sort by. Newest first. Okay, Cameron. Thank you for leaving a comment. Warthunder has to be my favorite game of all time. I first played it on a 2011 iMac on a Christmas Eve of 2014. I was 15 and I had a blast. I remember playing the FW190A1 on arcade and just slamming everybody. I am a huge arcade veteran. That's where I started because I didn't have the time for anything else. So just sit down and slam a few games out. I played Germany Air Arcade and I played US Air Arcade. And I unlocked most of the tech tree. So ever since then, I've just been grinding out whatever they've released for those two air trees. Let's give it a spin. Viscera Cleanup. Now this is funny, this one. I had a look at it. You play as a janitor in a science fiction laboratory. So like aliens get out and destroy everyone and you've got to go and clean it up. It's a little bit messy. So hopefully you're old enough to play it. You said you were 15 in 2040? Yeah, you're old enough. That's cool. Enjoy, my friend. And next we have Clips Melbourne. When I saw your Captain Look meme, I looked into naval gameplay. Besides Warthunder, I play mostly Gary's mod to play with my mates and make some screenshot arts. Some of those that you've seen on my Discord server. I hope you get lots of viewers and subs and keep up the great content. Thank you, my friend. You have won Imagine Earth. Imagine Earth is another Civ style game, but it's about trying to start a colony on another planet. There's lots of trade, political, that sort of stuff. That was another title I was going to keep if it didn't pop off. Congratulations, my friend. And that just about wraps it up. So we've got, how many more prizes do we have? I have 27 prizes left, so I think I might do something else with those. I do have to jump off now. Sorry there was no gameplay today. Yes, that's Arma 3, mate. It's one of the best tracks ever. I love it. I could make a Warthunder movie to that track. Anyway, I do have to jump off. Sorry there was no gameplay today. I will try and do a sneaky gameplay stream probably later tonight if I can. But aside from that, I look forward to seeing all the winners on the Discord to collect your prizes. Give me, say, 6 hours to get my stuff together, and then I'll come and start messaging you your codes. So join the Discord. There will be a prize giveaway section. Put in there what you won just to make it easy for me, and we'll go from there, okay? Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic year. Thank you very much for supporting the stream. Thank you very much for supporting me, and hopefully we can make a name for ourselves in the coming year. Reaper Wing, we want to be the #1, and I think we can do that with a little help from you guys.